So today we thought we would show you our plans for the barn now that we have the drawings done. Of course, this is the outside of it. You'll notice we moved those two big boulders that were kind of right in the doorway. We moved all the junk over to the right side. It's kind of cleaned out a little bit, but shows what looks like here from the outside. And we'll show you, we got a picture inside that we generated, or Jana generated, shows kind of what we imagined for the outside. So I'll show you just, I'm going to point. So we're going to do stucco around here, like white stucco, and then be some black metal up around the top here. Just kind of hard to do, isn't it? Around the top, maybe a little bit down the side over here. There's my finger right up in there, maybe. And then wood kind of around these windows and doors. The windows are going to be a little, well, they're full size now. They're going to be half size. They're going to not be quite as big, and part of that's because we have to. One side there's going to be part of the little kitchen and sink on one side, and we just want the two sides to match. We're going to do kind of a cool door, replace the window up there, do kind of a black metal trim around it. So, anything else, honey?
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah,
and what's it gonna do? A little patio off the front.
Oh yeah, our son had suggested something in this little corner right over here, like right in there. Maybe we do a little patio out there, of some sort. It's kind of in a real neat little cubby hole. So let's go on in.
We have had a change of thought on the floor. We had a contractor out here a couple days ago, and he was like, it's gonna be a lot of work if you're gonna put in wood floors, because you're gonna have to take all this out, you're gonna have to pour some piers, like just a lot more work than we were anticipating. So he suggested we just bust up this little sidewalk in the middle and just pour concrete
all the way across. Take out this wood here. The other part is we're worried about is, like, if we did keep this wood floor, how do you protect from the moisture underneath it? And there's no access to it. So if you put the concrete in, that solves a number of problems. You put in all the plumbing, you do everything else, you just fill it with concrete, and the back matches the front matches the back. We polish the floor and be done with it. So if you want to do a little walk around, well, we could show the layout. Should we do the layout and then show it in here? Okay.
So here are the plans for the barn, both views.
Yeah, there's the elevation view, kind of looking at it from the front. You can see it's got two windows, the door has some window panels in it. This is something Jana did.
This is kind of our AI version of what we hope it to look like. So you can see some of the finishes here. We're going to zoom in and show you the kitchen.
Yeah, so you can see the kitchen has it's kind of a U shape. Got a sink on the window, facing the window, a stove around the other side. On the far side is a refrigerator. And here is the bathroom. Bathroom has a vanity on one side, a toilet, and the other side has a tub and a shower.
We've got to have a tub. We miss our tub in Texas.
Yeah, we do. And then this last part is kind of interesting. It's got a Murphy bed, so you can see the bed's shown in the down position, but a Murphy bed, a little closet. That little area where we've got the water heater closet, that'll probably go away. That water heater will go up on top of the closet. And there's the overall view of all of it. So it's got great potential.
This is our inspiration board, so you can see some of the finishes that we're thinking about using. A lot of wood and some black and white.
What we're thinking is, since this is curved, this will just do, a nice stucco finish all the way up. then when you get around this side, it's kind of barrel shaped. So here we can put wood across at some height, probably like 6 feet or something, and just go all the way around. So this will be like stucco down here, wood. We think we're gonna have to also put some kind of a half shelf here around this side, all the way around.
Like a wall,
A
right?
wall is just like a short wall. And part of the reason is we have to have a place to put electrical. There are electrical outlets in here, but we're not sure we're going to be able to use them because they may not be set far enough back into the wall there. So we'll probably just run new electrical. So, and what am I missing? Anything? Oh, I know. Yeah, we may. Well, now we showed you on the drawing. Now we show you on the space. If you want to kind of take a look,
Let me move here.
let you kind of narrate any.
Well, so this is from the back. This would be the closet, right?
Yeah, that's the door to the closet.
And then this is where the Murphy bed would be
Yeah.
set in this wall. This
This-
two little rocks here, when you fold it
That's the
out,
edge of it.
that's how far it would come.
Yeah.
So we're thinking, you know, a bed there, dresser over there. We're not sure back here. We have tons of room.
Tons of room, yeah.
Do a little sitting area or office or storage.
Yeah, some chairs. A little.
Um,
Oh, we did think about putting an electric, we need some auxiliary heat in here. We thought about some baseboard heaters, and then Jana thought it'd be really cool. We love having our fireplace over at the condo and at our old house. So we may have, now we can't really have propane, but we may do an electric style for fireplace, and
it's just for ambiance and a
Yeah.
little bit of warmth.
they make some that look pretty realistic nowadays. So
Yeah.
we're thinking on this wall over here maybe.
Yeah, somewhere over here.
It could be there, could be back here, but probably here in the middle, just so that if you do need auxiliary heat, it's kind of in a central location. It'll kind of heat the room.
Yeah, so this would kind of be the living area where this lovely pile of stuff is. And then, like you said, up here would be the eating area. Here's the kitchen.
Yeah.
We kind of got it
Comes
sort
up
of
to this
just
wall right here.
marked off. Yeah, so to
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you walk in here, here's your sink over here. You walk over here, this ledge right here is about where the oven's at. We got some tape here. This is the oven to be right here. And then you turn the corner. I think it goes over to about where this board is. Comes all the way across here to the counter. Your fridge would be right here on the end. We decided to leave it on the end. We had thought about switching it, but we'll just leave it right here on the end. And then that's the wall, where this board is right here. That's the wall between the kitchen and the bathroom. So you walk down here. I can't remember which one's the door. I think right here is the door. You walk into the bathroom. Here's your sink over here, your toilet over here, tub, shower, and then the back of your closet is somewhere right about here. Right where I got this board right here. So it's just barely onto this concrete. And there's your closet.
And that bathroom door is a pocket door,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's right here actually. I think it's where this slot is. You just kind of,
Yeah, and slides left. Okay.
yeah. So there'd be a wall down here. This wall will go all the way up to the ceiling. We're thinking again some kind of sound absorption. It's really not that much of a wall though. Pretty much goes from there down to here. Here's your Murphy bed. When the Murphy bed's up, it'll look like the wall too. So it'll come over to this corner. So then, yeah, lots of extra room over here. We may, you know, it's a nice little cubby hole, like a little reading nook or an office or something. Some chairs and stuff out here. Now, on the other hand, long term, what's this going to be?
Art studio.
Jana's art studio. So then, you know, some of this stuff you may want, you may not want. Put the bed up. You may still have a few chairs and things in here, but maybe there's going to be, you know, paintings around the edge. In fact, that's why part of the reason why that little wall around the edge, it'll be kind of dual purpose. Well, it'd be, I can't, yeah, over here, let's just look in this corner. So what we'd probably do here, somewhere out here, there would be a wall, kind of drop down to here, say. Come up here and it'd be like this, kind of at a height of here. So out here and down. So that's actually a little ledge where you could maybe put a picture, just set the picture on the shelf. So you may be able to put, if you do that, you may be able to put pictures all the way around. Might be a little hard to put a picture up here, but you could. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try to see if there's a way to stretch 2 wires and hang the picture maybe at a little angle. We saw that at the airport somewhere.
Yeah, that was cool.
So yeah, if you had like one on the shelf, you could have another picture up here, and you get your wood ceiling. The other thought is this wall right behind Jana. This wall is going to be it's going to have slats in it. I don't think I have a sample of it, but well, we ordered one.
Yeah, we could try. I'll try to show a picture of that.
It's going to be slatted. There's a company called Wood Up that we've been looking at, and they have these little clips that you kind of put in and twist. So you could literally on this wall, the slats are, just a few inches apart. So you would be able to put pictures on this whole wall, just randomly moving the hooks. We'd probably put that wall here, all the way down here. We'd probably turn the corner and put it here. And it's sound absorbing, it's kind of attractive, and then it has that easy hook type mechanism so you can hang stuff on it. So this wall, that wall, lots of pictures. All the way around the building would be that little ledge where you could set pictures. And then somewhere up here, maybe off of here, we got to figure out some kind of a little cable system that you could have a cable and hang a picture on. So maybe a lot of places to put pictures in here.
No, when do you think I have time to paint?
Well, you better get busy. You're gonna have a lot of time to paint, Annie. And she's good. Don't let her fool you. She'll say, oh, I don't do it. She's really good. She's very talented. So.
He's a pretty good cheerleader.
Yeah.
So yeah, the windows, I think we were talking earlier, they're not going to be quite as big.
Yeah.
We've got them sort of a tape.
I didn't bring a tape measure.
No, the tape on the window.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I taped kind of where they were.
Oh yeah, it's going to come up to about here.
So below that will be wood on the outside.
And then yeah, your sink will be, of course you'll be standing here. Whoops, standing here at the sink. I think it comes a little farther this way and a little farther this way. So this is all wood stuff we can bust out, but yeah, we'll probably.
Yeah, this beam right here is what we got to contend with. This one, and it runs above the door. I mean, we could have it cut out, but I don't know. We can work around it. So I think we picked out the 6'8" door.
Yeah, it's a big metal thing here. Goes across. Here's a big beam all the way across the top. So it seems kind of, there's actually one over on this side. You don't know it, but there's metal here. It's metal here, metal there, and all the way around the door. So we're going to leave all that. We're not taking, right now we don't plan to take any of that out. But this will look prettier. We're going to miss this.
There will no longer be a plant growing inside the window.
We're going to miss it.
So we're kind of grown attached to it, but it's got to go.
Yeah. That's it.
Thank you for the tour.
Sure, anytime. Next time we'll maybe have something to show you that looks better. But the AI generated image is new. Janet came up with that. That's fantastic. We're so excited about that. If we can get anything close to that. So, all right, signing off.